Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you an NU Wi-Fi battle against the homie Bryantt. I took this one right from my stream, and it should be pretty epic. I think you guys will definitely enjoy it. But first, guys, our question of the day is, who is your favorite defensive Pokemon to use in competitive? I mentioned this on my last Wi-Fi battle. I actually really like Gourgeist quite a bit. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys like to use defensively. Could be any tier, it could be Ferrothorn, it could be Fortress, it could be whatever it is, right? I like Gourgeist Super, definitely recommend it, guys, if you have not done so yet. Looks like Bryantt's bringing some serious threats here. He's got a big Rampardos, he's got an Executor, which you could be running Hayden set, I have no idea. A Raichu, which is looking like it's a Volt Switcher, probably based on his team. And Ninetales obviously doesn't have Drought, and Malamar could be like specially defensive. Executor could be physically defensive. Whiscash might be the Dragon Dance variant. Lots of different things going on. His team is very versatile in the fact that each one of his Pokemon can run multiple sets, so it's very hard to pinpoint exactly what he's going to be doing. So I'm bringing a similar team to what I brought last time, but I actually switched a few Pokemon out. Bringing Blue Balls, the Electrode, which hopefully will do some work, and Carbranch, which is a nice little pairing with Gourgeist for a specially defensive core. You got my special defensive Carbranch and my physically defensive Gourgeist. Mash this button at 200, mash the like button at 200 likes, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get it kicked off here. I'm going to lead with Primeape. I am Choice Scarf. I know I could U-turn out of whatever he wants to do, and I like my matchup against most of his team, except for maybe, I don't know, Whiscash, whatever. So he's actually going to lead with his Raichu. So I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to outspeed this thing, not a big deal. Maybe I'll just catch him off guard, hit him with an Earthquake, and that'll be it. So that works, but he's carrying Focus Sash. Okay, fair enough. I respect it, and he's got Nuzzle. Why are you carrying Nuzzle, Raichu? I have no idea. But he's got Focus Sash and Nuzzle, and then Reversal, so it all makes sense. Really cheeky set, but kind of cool because it works, because it knocks out my Primeape, and that puts me at a quick 1-0 deficit, but or 6-5 deficit. But he does have, you know, only 1 HP left on his Hamtaro, which is his Raichu. So I'm gonna bring in my Twitch here, thinking I can get my my boost off. He's gonna want to switch. I can quick attack or whatever, and that'll knock him out. Hopefully I won't get paralyzed. I'm thinking he's probably Lightning Rod anyway. Get a little bit of damage off on this Executor, not much, but a little bit. And then I just think he forgets that U-turn is a thing and totally loses his Executor on like the 4th turn of the match. So that really works out for me. I guess he overpredicted or thought maybe he could take a Facade or whatever it is, but U-turn's 4 times super effective. Coming off Guts Boost, Eradicate, that's going to hit you pretty hard, and it actually hits hard enough to knock him out. So I'm going to go into Blue Balls here. Maybe I can get some Volt Switching or something like that. He's going to go into his Hamtaro, so that does lead me to believe that he is carrying Lightning Rod and not Static, but it's neither here nor there because my HP Ground is actually going to knock out his Raichu. And this match is going super quick. We're just going back and forth trading Pokemon, and I really like how things are going, but his team is very, very powerful. So in comes Kingfish. I'm thinking this thing's Dragon Dancing, so I'm going to go right out to my Gourgeist Super here, knowing I can take any physical hit from this thing, Waterfalls, Earthquakes, anything you want to bring, not a problem. He's got the leftovers, so okay, Dragon Dance is still a possibility, but no, he's got Ice Beam. Ice Beam is going to do a ton of damage. It's actually a 2-hit KO to my my physically defensive Gourgeist, so I was kind of bummed about that. I really didn't expect him to have Ice Beam, and I didn't know if he was mixed at this point or if he was fully special. So I had to go into Jade here. Jade is my Wigglytuff. It does carry Assault Vest, and while it doesn't do much else, it's got some swag factor, I guess, right? It's a shiny Wigglytuff, so I guess might as well use it. It's not very good, so I'm not recommending it. It's cool, right? So anyway, he's gonna go for another Ice Beam. Then he's got Protect. So now I'm thinking that he's definitely like more, maybe, I really don't know what set he is. I mean, now I see Earth Power, so now I realize he's fully special, because he would have had Earthquake otherwise. So he's got Earth Power, Protect, and Ice Beam, really random. I'm gonna hit him with a Hyper Voice. It doesn't really do that much. So I know he's not Assault Vested because he has Protect, but still, why doesn't my hits do that much? Wigglytuff is really weak, that's why. And Scald is his last move, so now I do know he is fully special, which really was a bad play to bring in Gourgeist earlier, but how could I have known? Most Whiscash in competitive are Dragon Dance variants, so he does get that 30% burn, which always burns every time. 30% of the time, it works every time, right? I don't know. It just always burns me, so the hacks is a little bit out of control in this game, but that's okay. It is what it is. I don't think it makes a big difference. He's going to start to Protect Stall me here, which is always one of my least favorite things that happens in competitive battling. I don't blame people for doing it, because I do it myself, but it is incredibly annoying when someone just keeps protecting and like wearing down turns of Toxic or Burn or whatever it is. I've done it in the past with War Turtle and stuff, and I understand why people do it. It makes the most sense, the best competitive strategy. Just like mildly annoying. Anyway, he's gonna knock out Jade here, and that puts me at you know, kind of a little bit of a disadvantage. We're both 4-4, but his Pokemon are doing better than mine, I guess. He's got some big threats left on his team, and mine My team is 2 defensive Pokemon and 2 offensive Pokemon, so not really much going for me here. I have a tough time ahead of me to win this match. So I'm going to go for Facade here. He's going to protect again just to get more burn damage. Like I said, this is like mildly annoying, but again, I understand why he's doing it. So these Facades are putting in that work, but they aren't because he's got Protect. So now he's going to switch out. I'm just going to keep Facading. Really no reason not to. He's going to go into Maleficent, which is his Malamar. Probably thinking he could take a Facade, but no, you cannot take a Facade because Eradicate Twitch, the homie, is an absolute legend. Facade is 210 base power after the Facade boost, after the stab. That is hitting super hard coming off Eradicate's mediocre attack stab. Still going to hit pretty hard. So now his Rampardos comes out, and I feel like I still need my Eradicate to help me because Electrode isn't going to do much if Whiscash is still around. So I'm going to switch to Carbink, thinking I can take any hit. Not a big deal. But he goes for Rock Polish. Oh my god, he's going for Rock Polish. He's going for the sweep. And he's carrying Iron Head. So he's got Iron Head on his Rampardos. I actually have Sturdy on my Carbink, which works out really well here. I'm actually able to get up a Reflect, which will hopefully help my team tank this Rampardos a little bit better. He's got another Iron Head. That is going to knock out Carbink. So Carbink is not able to do a whole lot this match. It gets up a Reflect, but that's about it. In comes Gourgeist here, which still is at 98% health. So I'm still doing alright. I find out that he is Sheer Force variant here. So he can't burn me with his Fire Punch, but it's going to do a lot of damage, as you can see. Almost knocks me out, but I'm able to actually get off a Will-O-Wisp. So now with Will-O-Wisp and Reflect up, which is a light clay reflect, so I have 8 turns here, I might be able to actually take some hits from this thing, and I could probably stall it out on 1v1, especially considering he's taking burn damage, I'm getting leftovers, and I'm about to hit him with a Leech Seed. So, everything looks good, everything's aligned, I'm thinking I'm alright. Brings me down to 14 HP, but I'm hanging in there again still. I get off my Leech Seed, now I have leftovers and Leech Seed recovery, plus he's getting burned and Leech Seed every turn. I'm feeling like I might be able to stall this thing out, and then I might be able to actually, do something, because while Whiscash can probably kill me, and Ninetales can probably kill me, at least this Rampardos is crippled. So all I have to do is just pray that he does not crit me. But he's carrying Crunch, so he's not even carrying a Rock or Ground move, which is really, really random. I feel like he actually made this guy to, like, counter my team, because I did do this on stream, so maybe he did. He gets the crit with the Crunch. I don't think that would have killed. That is Reflect and Burn damage. I don't think he would have killed, but he does nevertheless, so I'm unable to stall him out any further with Gourgeist, which is kind of a bummer. He's going to go for the Crunch here on Blue Balls, which is going to do a good amount of damage, but I can take that hit. I can take that hit no problem. Hit him with an HP ground, and that will actually knock out the Rampardos there. So Gourgeist goes down on the last turn, and Rampardos just went down now. And in comes Whiscash. So Whiscash is at like 50%, 60%. I'm going to go for an HP ground here. Hopefully try to knock him out, but not even close. He's going to go for the Earth Power, and that is, of course, going to knock out the homie Blue Balls. It was a crit. I do not believe the crit mattered in that case, because Electrode doesn't really have that much special defense. It's like relatively decent, but I don't think I was taking a hit from a Whiscash, which is probably max HP, max special attack. That's what I'm guessing this thing is. So it wasn't really going to work out too well. Blue Balls does go down, and that leaves me just with the homie Twitch. Twitch can hit this thing with a Facade, and that's actually going to knock it out. So we're down to a 1v1. We've got Twitch. We've got Ninetales. That's going to be it. In comes his full health Ninetales. And if you guys don't know, Ninetales actually carries, it's 100 base speed, I believe. So naturally it does outspeed, and it does in this case hit me with a Flamethrower. And there's no chance I'm taking that. I'm already burned. Not like that's relevant, but there goes my Eradicate, and that is going to be the match. So great match against Bryantt. You guys always say that I should post matches where I lose too. So here's one where I lost. It was really well played, I think. And towards the end, I just didn't have the firepower I needed. I don't know if there was anything necessarily that I could have done a whole lot different. Maybe preserve Primate a little bit better at the beginning, because it actually did a little bit of work on his team, and that speed would have been crucial. But that's really it, guys. I hope you did enjoy this match. Please leave a thumbs up rating if you did, and I will catch you next time. This has been aDrive. Peace.